Hey, everybody, it's Congressman Jamie Raskin coming out to all my friends in Maryland's beautiful 8th Congressional District, all my friends across Maryland, friends across the country. It's my favorite time of the week, local hero. And I have a great local hero for you for this month of October, the month everybody loves because it's Halloween, it's fall, it's the autumn season. It's also National Disability Employment Awareness Month. And we've got a local and a national leader on disability employment awareness and the promotion of jobs for everybody in our district. It is my friend Karen Lee, who is the CEO of SEEC. SEEC has been an acronym for different incarnations. Now it stands for Seeking Employment Equality and Community, I think. But you get the idea basically of what it is. She's been with SEEC since 1990, when it was a tiny little outfit. I think its annual budget was like $100,000. Today it's $30 million, and it is work to promote lots and lots of jobs for lots and lots of disabled people in so many different ways. And Karen, for everything you do for our community, I want to salute you, and you are officially denominated our local hero this week.
Thank you so much. I'm humbled by the label and with the other people who have gone before me. Thanks.
Well, yeah, it's great to have you. I know you not only work in the 8th Congressional District, you live in the 8th Congressional District, you live in Woodside Park with your husband and your 3 sons. But your life's work has been treating employment as a critical social justice issue for millions of people in the country. And I wonder if you would just give us your philosophy of that.
Yeah, great. Well, I think everybody has a right to belong. Everybody has a right to contribute. We all have the right to have some place in society if that's what we choose to do. And sometimes it's hard for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities to find that. You know, we oftentimes hear about the kids that don't get asked to birthday parties and folks that don't get opportunities for things. And, you know, work is such a great equalizer of that, right? Is because no company has enough money to hire a pity person, right? People have to make a contribution to the bottom line. And so I always talk about these 4 C's. I say that we get to see people as competent. We get to see them as contributing members to a business and to help the bottom line. They get the opportunity to be connected. You know, think about all the friends and people who you know as a result of your work. I mean, there's some natural relationships that get built. And then, of course, the golden rule, of course, which is whoever has the gold rules. And so you get a paycheck when you work. And once you get a paycheck, people start listening to you. And I think that those are the really critical factors that really elevate people when they work.
So, and you're not just talking about any employment or any job, but you're talking about jobs where people are treated fairly, treated with dignity, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, not only the people that we support who are out there getting working and thriving, but also their staff is really important, and how we support their staff in learning to do their jobs better. So without a doubt, we today had a great Take Your Legislator to Work Day. Had you still been in that previous job you were in, you would have been invited. As a result of ending, we had an opportunity for our legislators from District 16, 18, and 20 here in Maryland came to our office right on Spring Street in Silver Spring. And we talked a little bit about this month, and we had the Deputy Secretary of the Department of Disability. And then they went out back into their districts and they met people with disabilities working for employers in their own area. You know, we went to Resinova Labs, we went to United Therapeutics, we went to NIH, real jobs where people are making real contributions.
I know you've done very close work with the Maryland state government to improve channels of access to the workforce for our disabled community. But are you also working now with the U.S. Department of Labor?
Yep, working with the Office of Disability Employment Policy. I work alongside of them in a couple of grants, but also if they need somebody to come and talk about these with foreign dignitaries if they come in. I was downtown this year talking with a delegation from Norway about our services. And So I'm often called on to talk about employment opportunities and how we create systems and infrastructures and funding to make sure that people with disabilities get an opportunity to thrive and to show what they can contribute.
Well, in the programs that you've designed and that you fund, at what age are people getting involved? I mean, is it, teenagers, or is it people in their 30s or 40s, or how does it work?
Yeah. Well, we'd love to see it start earlier in a partnership with the school system. We have a great program called Project Search, where it's transitioning youth, which generally is about age 19 or 20, kind of their last year or so of school, and helping them to transition into adult life as an employee. There's some great statistics around. If you get a job while you're in high school, you're 70% more likely to have a job into adulthood if you have a disability. If you don't leave high school with a job, the chances are you're about 30% that you'll get a job as an adult when you have a disability. So getting the youngest that we can get kids, and certainly summer programs or after school, but absolutely when they leave public school, and kids in special ed generally leave public school at 21. So if we can get them around 19 or 20 to really start thinking about work and their skills and their contribution, have families help them to network, and who do families know, and how do we really make that connection for people like all of us, right? It's about who you know and how you
And
can
the networking is really like the central part of the job search. Well, I know that you went to the University of Maryland to get your master's in special ed, right?
Yeah.
But tell me how you got interested in this whole field and how you came to devote your life to this.
Yeah. Well, I'm originally from Minneapolis, and I like to think of Minnesotans as being folks that are generally aware of social justice. I went to my first political rally with my mom when I was really young, and my dad, and so social justice has always been really important to me. And I think the folks with that I started working with as in an internship with disabilities, and I was doing a lot of work around recreation and how to help people belong, and did a lot of work with how to help people make friends, how to help people become. And what I realized was work is like this magic wand, like all those things we're trying to help people to belong with happen while you're working, because you've got, like I said before, you've got this contribution you're making, and people see you as valuable. And, you got happy hour, and you've got the baseball team, and you've got, somebody that you might end up having lunch with. And all those things are built into work. And we don't have to create those in a false situation. They're automatically a part of work.
You got the water cooler too.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I thought I heard your Minnesota accent. My mom was Minnesotan, and she grew up there. So, look, we are so proud of everything you're doing here for the disability community and all of the families. You've helped thousands and thousands of people connect with the workplace and productive work. And as you've been saying all along, work is not just work. It's a place in society, and it's a way to orient yourself in life. And
That's right.
Thank you for your Great Lives project, and thank you for sharing it with us.
Thanks. And can I just say that I became a grandma on Monday?
That is very awesome. Well, congratulations.
So that's going to be that's part of my new life job as well, is being a really great grandma. So to little Wyatt. So.
Well, lucky you. I'm jealous. What one can hope. Well, Karen Lee, our local hero for this week. I think it's October 6th. And everybody, please fill up her email box with your well wishes and your congratulations. You mean a lot to our community. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You do too.